The season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings.
Here we go.
Taking a look here at the visitors. Their season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference. Now the starting group for the visitors. He's out there with Thomas. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Tyler in at the power forward. Pass to Hayes. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Thomas set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Back to Wilkins. Pass to Tyler. Fade away. The rebound by Withy.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Thomas, no good.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Withy, beyond the arc. And here's Armstrong. Cracks in the tray. Armstrong's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
On the wing, Williams. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Williams. The quick look, no good that time. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Thomas. It's Wilkins on the wing. No good that time. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Pass to Hayes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Tyler. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Williams. Hayes with it to the left wing. Down by Williams. Here's Withy, covered by Hayes. Withy, no good.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Thomas dishes to Hayes. Pass to Wilkins. It's rebounded by LeBailey.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good from Hayes. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Second free throw, no good. On 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And here's Bell from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sorber. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now, here is Bell. .146 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Out to the wing. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Thomas checked in for Hayes. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Kennedy. 107 left to play here in the first. Got that one up quick. Bell's got 6.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Sorber. Levens passes to Thomas. Kozlov covered by Smith. And the basket is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Bell. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith outside. Here's Kennedy. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, it counts.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Sorber. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Thomas is out there with Levens. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Tyler in a power forward position.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Pass to Wilkins. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Kozlov. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Armstrong. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Armstrong's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here's Thomas. 9 points last game. Here's Levens. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. Pass to Williams. Withy down low. He's guarded by Thomas. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Withy's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Levens finds Wilkins. Into the lane, and the shot is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Let's check in now with our Allie Lepores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Here's Levens, still without a basket. Hayes, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And LeBaron gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Hayes. That shot off the mark. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Wilkins against Williams. Wilkins, the pass to Tyke. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Withy. Off on the layup. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Levens kicks to Hayes. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Williams against Wilkins. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Williams passes to Withy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wilkins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Some numbers for Withy. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Now here's Hayes. 8 points his last outing. Wilkins surveying the defense. It's tipped. He's all alone. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The layup missed. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Hayes. Driving to the basket. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Withy. He's got 12. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Bell. There's the 3. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Withy. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Takes a step back. Pass to Hayes. Wilkins outside. Outside, Green. Fast break, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Over to the left wing. The 17-footer. That one, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's...
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually...
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the visiting. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the home team has possession. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Williams. Withy is out there with Armstrong. And it's LeBerry in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Armstrong. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Let's go. Withy gets the bucket. Withy's got 14 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
This is the baby hook.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's LeBerry, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Williams for 3. Knocks it loose. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Thomas. Hayes with the screen for Thomas. Now Wilkins. Inside. And here's the fast break. And here's Armstrong. Outside Williams. Here's Armstrong. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Levens checked in for Hayes. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Levens. They set the pick. Here's Tyler. And it's blocked. And here comes the break. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
1 easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Guys?
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's LeBayery. Pass to Williams. Now Armstrong. Here's LeBayery. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's LeBayery. Can't cash in from close range. Outside Thomas. Here's Tyler. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Levens passes to Thomas. Here's Tyler. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Kennedy.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
There's a killer two-handed slam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. To the inside. Stolen away. Pass to Williams. And here's Armstrong. And he lobs it up. Out left to the wing. Levens kicks to Thomas. With the drive. To the left side wing. Here's Tyler. Kozlov. He's guarded by Williams. To the right side. Pass to Armstrong. Now Williams. He's defended by Wilkins. Outside Williams.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Thomas. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
Here's Sorber. He's guarded by Williams. Sorber, no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Both teams will make substitutions. Levins with it. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Poke loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Sorber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Here's the break. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
1:06 left in the third. Pass to Kennedy. Screen by Smith. Kennedy passes to Smith. That one's good from the corner. Smith's got 5.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Levins. There's the screen. Outside Thomas. Green with a screen for Thomas. Down low. And here we go. And Smith with the stuff.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's LeBerry, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Sorber. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Pass to Green. Here's Sorber. And here is Green, covered by Smith. Here's Sorber, shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
On Sunday and then on Wednesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Tyler, he's checked in for Green. Good on both. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And Bell kicks to Smith. Back to Bell. Over to the wing. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal. Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Six to shoot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Pass to Tyler. Here's Kozlov, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Sorber, defended by Bell. Here's Tyler. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Here's LeBailey. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night. To the middle, here's Tyler, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And here's Bell. That's tipped. Here's Sorber, defended by Bell. Going inside, here's Sorber. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Bell. Here's Kennedy. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
2 minutes remaining.
About 42% so far. Past 11s. Here's Tyler, defended by Bell. Tyler dishes to Levens. Here's Sorber. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Pass to Kennedy. .125 left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Bell. Knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
.54 seconds left in the fourth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The free throw drops for Bell. And so he hits both. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. To the inside. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. 32 seconds left in the game. Here's Sorber. 5 on the clock. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.